Big 2 Local Weather Authority forecast. We warn you first with Chief Meteorologist Chase Menendez.
Good morning, everybody. We've got some pretty chilly conditions out there this morning once again, but not quite as cold as what we saw yesterday morning on average. And thankfully here in Odessa Midland, we're not looking at any rainfall or snowfall or ice on the roads or anything. Everything seems to be moving along just fine as far as traffic goes. Thanks to the West Texas State Bank Weather Cam, we've got a good look at those live conditions outside. Now, we've also got a good look at the satellite and radar showing a little bit of light rainfall moving through south of I-10 and a lot of cloud cover. Notice those clouds staying clear as early as 9 p.m. and lasting those clear skies lasting until about 3 a.m. So for most of the evening, parts of the northern basin were very clear as far as that sky cover goes, but south of I-10, we were looking at a lot of cloud cover. Now, if you need any proof that clouds overnight influence our morning temperatures, here you go. Where we were looking at those cloudy conditions, you can see Marfa picking up 12 degrees, Alpine up 13 degrees. Across the northern basin with those clear skies in place, Wink down 6 and down 3 for Seminole. Now, Hobbs is still up 4 degrees. That's not quite as big of a temperature change as what we have going on south of I-20. Now, or I-10, for the most part, our temperatures are above freezing and a little bit warmer than they were yesterday. 38 degrees now for Odessa Midland, 40 for Fort Stockton, where we're looking at that rainfall right now. Alpine at 52 degrees and 38 for Marfa, so we're not worried about too much in the way of ice concerns or anything like that. Pecos is getting close to that 32-degree freezing line, so do be careful driving through I-10 if you are traveling out that way. You may run into a little bit of patchy ice out there, especially on bridges and things like that where the temperatures are cold. But across the northern basin, we haven't seen any rainfall, or at least not too much in the way of rainfall, so ice shouldn't be a widespread concern. But thankfully, we are dealing with a nice warm-up trend coming our way by this afternoon. Now, we already began that warm-up trend yesterday. High temperatures picking up pretty close to average. But today, look at this. 67 degrees are high by this afternoon, way above average and way warmer than what we saw yesterday. Now, a big reason for that is how much clear sky we'll have for this afternoon. Certainly a nice change of pace over what we've got right now. We still have a lot of light rainfall moving through the Marfa Plateau towards Fort Stockton and Dryden. We're not looking at too much in the way of flooding concerns. Rainfall totals barely picking up to 1/10 of an inch. And in fact, our observation stations are too far apart to be picking up on any of this rain right now. So for the most part, I estimate maybe 1/10 of an inch at the very most for that rain to be reaching the ground. Here in Odessa Midland, we're not looking at any rain right now. Most of the basin staying dry too, but we can see some clouds rolling in from both the southeast and from the southwest right now. That's going to continue to increase for most of the morning. We've got a ton of moisture flowing in at the surface from the south and east, resulting in a little bit of rainfall for the southern tip of Texas. Eventually, that moisture is going to make its way to us here in West Texas, potentially giving us some rain chances. Now, not today. Rain chances today are just about 0, and here's why. Once we get to 12 noon, we see those skies really clearing out. A lot of sunshine coming through. That's the biggest reason why our temperatures are jumping up so much this afternoon compared to where we were yesterday afternoon. But as we go further through the week, we get to Friday morning, you can see that moisture flowing on in. And as we get to Saturday morning, the early morning hours, we do get a good chance at some showers to develop right around midnight and shortly thereafter for places like Dryden and Big Lake, parts of the southeastern basin. Even here in Odessa Midland, I give us about a 30% chance to see some of that rainfall. Maybe a thunderstorm or two popping up there as well, just before sunrise here for Odessa Midland. Now, as far as temperatures go, 67 degrees will be our high today, 70 for tomorrow, and 71 Saturday, resulting in a 75-degree high temperature on Sunday. We'll be pretty breezy, so hold on to your hats if you're grilling, hold on to those plates or napkins or what have you if you're grilling out there, but the temperatures should be great. And I'm really liking this warming trend, I've got to be honest. We're starting February off right. Yeah. And that's going to be good.
We need to keep it this way.
We got to keep it this way. Yeah, look out for that sunny afternoon this afternoon and tomorrow. Okay. Slight rain chances right around midnight Saturday morning.
All right, well, hopefully we can sleep through those showers.
I agree.
It's clear the next day. Oh, that sounds so awesome. All right, well, thanks for those updates, Chase.
Thanks.
But now it's time to see